doing your job well. That's why we're all here. We're here to win things, win silverware, and do our job well. We come in like that every day to train, and it's just glad. I'm just glad to get something from the end of it, you know.
If I can ask you, the first half you took a very nasty challenge.
Yeah.
You looked like you were like limping around with it. Was it? Like, did something twinge?
It annoys me because I was offside as well, you know. It wasn't even worth it, you know. So, but I just got stamped. My heel got stamped on both of them, but the right ones came off a little worse. You know, I'll wait till tomorrow and see how serious it is. But right now I'm okay.
Derek obviously scores the winner, but he missed the PK in the first half. What went into the decision to have him take that as opposed to maybe you or Kaku?
Yeah, I don't take PKs. I'm not really in the conversation, you know. So I think that must have been between him and Kaku, but I didn't see when they chose or what happened because I think I was on the ground. But they're both good at penalties. You know, day in day out in training, they finish their penalties. It's how it goes. If anyone could tell you about missing penalties, it's me. So I'm more proud of how he bounced back. You know, it's not easy for a guy that hasn't played many games to miss a penalty and then, you know, not only I've seen people go missing after that. You know, in the game, and we'd rather be subbed off. But Derek, man, with you know, being how he is, he's a confident guy, and being how he is, he steps up and scores the winner today. So credit to him.
You had the TFC Atlanta score on the scoreboard.
Yeah.
Were you aware of that?
Do you know what? I wasn't paying attention because before the game we got told just to play the game, play our game, try and win at home, like we normally do. But then I think at some point during the game, Kaku run by me and he's like, Toronto, 1-0, and then just like run off, and then I was like checking the scoreboard all through the game. It was nice to know, you know, because you know you can take your time on your plays and not rush. I think before, you know, mostly in the first half we were rushing plays and just trying to get a goal. We seemed anxious. Now, when you see that kind of thing happen, when you see Toronto score, thank you Toronto, by the way. When you see them score, it's a relaxing feeling.
This is the third time now in 6 years since you've been here that you've won this Shield. Yeah. Does this team feel a little different in terms of maybe being able to find MLS Cup success, especially after the Champions League run this year?
You're saying, do we have a better chance? Do you
get that sense? Do you get that feel?
I would say yes, because of our defensive play, how we are defensively. I think in the past years over the playoffs, we suffered from why we've lost is not taking our chances and also not keeping clean sheets. And I think since I've been here, this team's kept the most clean sheets, or you know, they don't give up many chances in a run of play. And when they're giving you that kind of chance, we're always in with a chance. You know, when they're defending as well as they have been this season. So
because it seemed like the celebration was a little more muted, like maybe there's more business to be done.
For sure.
Last time there was more of a culmination.
Yeah, I wouldn't say me personally, I wasn't thinking like that, but I do think everyone is on the same page when it comes to knowing that. Let's be real. Over here, you get nothing for the Shield. No one's really bothered by it. I think anyone connected to the MLS don't care. If you don't win the MLS Cup, then it doesn't matter. But so yeah, we know that the big one is the MLS Cup, and we'll give our all to win it.
Are you guys favourite for MLS Cup?
What do you think? You think we are? I don't know, man. It doesn't matter. I think, you know, the way we play, I think makes teams turn out. Every game is difficult for us. You know, sometimes I watch games on the on the TV on ESPN Plus, and I'm seeing teams just chilling, just passing the ball around. It looks so much fun. I'm like, I wish I could play in a game like that. But when we play against teams, it's tough. You know, no matter who we play. Look at Orlando today. They came and gave us a game. So whoever we play, if we're favourites or not, it's going to be tough.
Going into semifinals, how different is your mentality comparing to the other years that we won the Supporter Shield?
I think we've always been confident. I just think that we're going in knowing, and I don't want to jinx it, touch wood. I know we're going in with a team that's hard to score against, and you know, on our day we can score against anyone. So that's where the confidence will come from.
You spoke about how there was a big transition this year with the coaching change, and also there were some key additions like Tim Parker and Kaku who weren't part of this team for a while, and you ended up rotating and stuff throughout the season, and yet you still managed to accomplish something like breaking the record points total.
Do you know what? I think people make more of a meal out of these things, you know, that needs to be made. I think you watch any league around the world, coaches are going, players are going, and they get on with it. We we trade a big player, or our coach goes because he's done amazing, and everyone's like, oh, they're going to be rubbish. What are they going to do? You know, like all of a sudden we're going to forget how to play football or what the culture is at Red Bull. I don't think these things really unless your team is not really weak and don't have a system, I don't think they can rock the boat too much, and I think we showed that.
Will you be watching closely the wild card games on Wednesday?